And joining me in studio now is Mr. Tom Djokovic. He's the CEO of XsunX Incorporated. XSNX is their stock symbol. Tom, always good to see you.
It's great to be back, Don. Thanks.
We know it's really watching the transition of the company. We talked about this before the last time you were on the program, but now you're starting to entertain potential licensees of your technology in your facility in Southern California. But you said something to me that I thought was really intriguing before we came on the air, that now you're getting international inquiries. That's got to be very exciting.
Oh, absolutely, Don. What's really neat is you've got regions such as Africa, Caribbean, and South America where you've got a lot of economies that are growing, and what they're looking to do is diversify, bring in from some of their current sources of GDP, a lot of it tourism, other areas oil, things like that, and they're looking to now bring in high-tech jobs or create high-tech jobs. At the same time, offset their current costs for electrical production. In the Caribbean, it's 37 cents a kilowatt hour. Wow. And so there's a lot of government incentive programs that are coming around, being developed to do just that, bring in high-tech jobs. And as you can imagine, they're not throwing away, hundreds of millions of dollars. So you get these entrepreneurs that are looking to access some of these, and they're looking for entry-level systems. And that's what's great about CIGSolar, is we can deliver an entry-level system. So we're working with several, I think 4 of these kinds of groups right now for an entry-level system, a single evaporator, small system that lets them get going, establish, start training people, developing jobs, building the business, and leveraging the benefits of the government. And also helping reduce the cost of electricity in these regions. What
impresses me most about your CIGSolar technology is that it's scalable. So if you have a client or a potential licensee that needs it at this size, that size, or even higher, you can scale it up to meet their specifications.
That's exactly it, right? It's not a one-size-fits-all 100-megawatt system. They could start with a single evaporator surrounded with the smaller sputtering printing systems. And even to that end, right now we're working with some of our suppliers to package these kinds of smaller systems at prices that are very, very, very attractive. So we're getting a lot of excitement, and they're working hard on, our customers are working hard on their end to go ahead and complete the loops and put the money in place to try to close the deal with us.
Now, let's just take a hypothetical situation. Someone comes to you tomorrow and says, Tom, this is exciting. They sign on the dotted line. How soon are you able to deliver the technology to, say, a manufacturer?
Well, most of it's limited. Most of our time frame is tied to our third-party suppliers, because we get our sputtering systems, printers, aqueous systems, things like that come from third-party suppliers. Typically, these companies could have anywhere from as little as 12 weeks to as much as 20-plus weeks lead time on a system once it gets into their build cycle. So that's essentially what we're limited to. Then after that, depending on location, whatever kinds of transit times are required, and then we do an on-site install setup.
So it's not unlike if you order a car from the factory from your Chevrolet dealer. It takes about 12 to 16 weeks. That's about the same time frame.
If you had the patience for that, yeah. Exactly.
Once again, the company is XsunX Incorporated. XSNX is their stock symbol. Tom, exciting. I always really appreciate you coming in here and giving us this step-by-step progress report.
Thanks a lot, Don. Pleasure.
Take care.